Newman. Well, the Rolex that Paul Newman had, he gave to James Cox many, many years back. So very interesting story there. The 59 made it in before the pit close light came on, as well as the number 19 Mercedes and the 26 BMW. There's a little bit of issue going on with the 59, the Roush Mustang right now, but they have done the driver change. They are putting the left rear Continental on, having done all of their fueling. Now they're taking the car off the air jacks. The good news is all this was under yellow, so they didn't really lose any time.
Yeah, good point. Mark Ramsey lost it coming into Tower Turn, the 13th of 17 corners here at Sebring, and the car, having rotated, skipped across the grass and hit the tyre wall. The rear of the car is off the ground. It's a mistake, maybe just a little bit too much rear brake bias, or trying to turn the car in too sharply. The tyre wall dissipating the energy of the impact in that dark red Mercedes-Benz that he shares with Alex Premat. He's going to need a tow out of there.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a good run for those guys, and you know, Mark was doing a pretty respectable job there, considering his lack of experience. But he certainly you'll learn from that one. Looked like he was carrying a little bit too much speed actually there into turn 13 and into Tower Turn. The car spins around and makes very heavy contact with that outside tyre barrier. Good news is that it will have absorbed a fair bit of the impact, but still there'll be quite a bit of damage to the back end of that number 92 Mercedes.
Take the opportunity to grab some of the drivers who've jumped out of the cars having started the race, and we'll start with Shea Adam with this Continental Tyre pit lane report, and Nate Stacey.
And Nate, for you in that number 60 Mustang, it looked like a very eventful stint, but how many laps did you have before you got in the car for the race?
So going into qualifying, we had about 15 laps. For me, we just had some problems, and then there was red flags and just bad luck, really. So we had about 15 laps going into qualifying. Wasn't too bad for what we had on the car. Then went out for the race and made some setup tweaks and watched Kyle's video for about 8 hours straight. So after that, we just kind of got ready for the race, tried to be safe with the car, and brought it back. So hopefully Kyle can get a bit more work done than I did. So should be good.
You had a moment out there with the Multimatic Motorsports Mustang. What was all that about from your perspective?
He got a bit of a jump on me on the start. I read it wrong a little bit and just was second delay on the throttle, and he was right up on me. And he had a bit of a better exit than me coming out of one, and got the inside, and we were side by side. And whenever we came through that corner, the radius comes back over on you, and he didn't move over very far, so I had to stay on the right and went 2 wheels over. But thankfully nothing broke, and we didn't hit each other. So hopefully next time he just gives me a bit more room.
Yeah, it's all good. Good luck for the rest of the race.
Thank you.
I'm with Eric Baccarat from Quest Racing, the 92. We just wanted to know, you've said Mark's okay, Mark Ramsey. What feedback did you get from him?
Well, I mean, you know, he's okay. He's getting out of the car. It seemed that he came in the corner a bit wide. He was a bit offline, and he spun by himself. And it seemed the tire wall did a job, but, you know, he's okay. We'll see what kind of damage we have on the car.
It was disappointing, wasn't it? I mean, you had a strategy planned, and Alex got out the car earlier, Mark got in, and he was doing a pretty solid job.
Yeah, we were competitive, you know, and basically Alex did a very good job, you know, at the beginning of the race, and we qualified well. So we play a specific strategy, and I think it was going to work pretty well, but unfortunately this thing happened. So it's part of racing, and I mean, you know, Mark's a great guy, and you know, he still has to learn quite a bit, and you know, this is why Alex is coaching him, and you know, so he's getting better and better, and you know, we're going to learn from it.
Great stuff. Thank you. Thank you. So glad he's okay.